is never a dull day anymore with Nintendo news, leaks, and updates. Today, guys, we have a big leak for a new Metroid game, even more about another big rumor about the next Nintendo Direct and when it should be dropping, and even a rumor about another Zelda game that is not related to Ocarina of Time or Twilight Princess, actually another Zelda game. I personally am a little bit skeptical about that one though, but all about it in this video. All I know is that Nintendo seemingly are setting themselves up perfectly for 2027, and they know exactly what they're doing. They just have a master plan, and we are just getting little bits and pieces, rumors and leaks all over the place. So right before we do hop into it, please subscribe to the channel. Tell me my goal of 10,000 subscribers. Let's see if we get today's sub goal of 25 subs. Let's get right into it. So here is the layout for this video. Firstly, let's talk about the Direct stuff, and then we'll talk about the Metroid information, the Metroid leaks, and then we'll move on to the Zelda stuff. So this one says exclusive rumor. Nintendo is going to be holding a new Direct this month, yet with news on the next games. This person claiming that their sources guarantee that if it's not this month, it's next month, or else in September. I'm not even gonna lie. This is a pretty basic one. I personally think it's September. I don't think that they're going to do one this month, but this rumor has been getting a lot of traction. I mean, bro, 76,000 views. I don't see them holding a new Direct already. I think it's September because we had a September Direct last year that did reveal a lot of the 2026 slate of games. We even had a rumor from Nash Weedle a couple of days ago saying that, yeah, it's most likely going to be September and they will be focusing on Zelda, but it's not going to just be Zelda. Like, they should still be announcing other stuff on top of that. Maybe 3D Mario game. I think that's a very big maybe. It's going to happen inevitably. Like, the rumors are suggesting that it's going to drop next year, but as of right now, I think it's a maybe that it could be revealed in September. But regardless if that game is being revealed or not, we will be getting other brand new games revealed in September alongside more Zelda stuff. With Zelda specifically, it's probably going to be Ocarina of Time release date and just a big trailer, and there should be a playable demo. We have rumors of a playable demo going out for Zelda Ocarina of Time. So if you guys do see this rumor going around, I personally believe that this one is not extremely accurate. It's pretty vague just because it's saying if not this month, then next month, or in September, which, yeah, look at the calendar. We got July, August, and then September. So yeah, that's pretty basic, right? So now as far as the next Metroid game goes, guys, remember, we had a big leak that most of these have been confirmed as of right now. Now, this is just a quick list to look at. You know, things like Star Fox, already confirmed, already been dropped and everything. There is apparently another Star Fox game, though, coming out maybe next year. But the important one today is, yeah, there was a Super Metroid remake or Metroid 6. And apparently, thanks to Brazil, looks like that this leak is getting all but confirmed. And it will not be the only Metroid game soon. You can see it says Metroid Ravenous for the Switch 2. Even right here, we have Stealth saying Nintendo of America provided Brazil an internet link containing 41 minutes of Metroid Ravenous content to the game. If Nintendo has their usual Direct in September, this would be a good prediction, and the source is Necrolipe. Also on Video Game Chronicle, saying that it was actually quickly removed. So somebody spotted it, and then it got quickly redacted. It doesn't really give us any information besides that it was being produced in 2026. Given the length of time it took to develop Metroid Prime 4, if Metroid Ravenous is a new game, it's highly unlikely that it's going to be another first-person adventure, unless it's a DLC expansion for Metroid Prime 4. Should the listing be legit, it is far more likely to be another 2.5D side-scrolling Metroid game, given that Metroid Dread was released 5 years ago and was a critical success for Nintendo, saying that Metroid Dread was a Nintendo exclusive set after the events of Metroid Fusion, making it the last chronological game in the Metroid storyline to date. You can see right here is the original post from Necrolipe. And back in 2023, Mercury Steam started working on two large undisclosed titles, one of which was a fantasy title. It turned out to be Blades of Fire, which was released last year, but the other title has yet to be revealed, which is very, very interesting. I personally think that this is going to be a new Metroid game. I don't think it's going to be DLC for Prime 4. I mean, maybe it's possible, but I think because of the reactions that they got from Metroid Prime 4, I think that they're just going to be done with that game. I don't think they're ever going to really do anything. And if they do, it might be a small DLC or just some small additional content. I think it's going to be a brand new game. And it seems like Metroid has a pretty bright future. I mean, we might be getting 2 new Metroid games. You can see right here, it says Metroid Remake and or Metroid 6. I think it's going to be an and situation. I think we will be getting 2 Metroid games in the future. Whether or not it's still a Super Metroid Remake and Metroid 6, they could scrap it, make something totally different. And Stealth is correct. Like, this would be probably announced in a September Direct for a 2027 release. Now, the 2026 September Direct is so crucial just because it's the end of the year. Obviously, they don't really have much probably dropping after the fact. They probably would not announce much, if not anything, that would still release in 2026 that has yet to be announced, if that makes sense. Like, we know Ocarina of Time is coming out this year. Like, I'm going to assume that they're not going to announce a Metroid game that's going to still release this year. I think 2027 is looking pretty bright. I do think 2027 is going to be a big year for Nintendo. My hopium, you know, whatever you want to call it, is that 2027 is going to be a better and bigger year with Nintendo games than 2026. And 2026, I mean, it's been a pretty good year with games. I mean, we have had a lot of original titles, remakes, you know, new kind of games. So I'm excited for what's to come, especially with Mario and Mario Kart, which I do have an idea about another Mario Kart DLC, like what they're doing with that. I'm going to save that for a future video though. Now let's talk about the Zelda situations. There was apparently a posting or listing on IMDb that suggested a Majora's Mask remake would also be coming out to follow the Ocarina of Time remake. The reason why I am skeptical about this is because I believe anybody can edit IMDb. So this could have been just somebody trolling. It could have been real though. The reason why I'm a little sussed out and kind of think it's a little bit fishy is because I don't think that they're going to go full force on a Majora's Mask remake until they see the success of Ocarina of Time. I think they want to see how Ocarina of Time will do as far as reviews, obviously money. They got to, you know, make sure they're making their return on their investment back. And just the simple fact that we don't have any other real big leaks or rumors about that happening. We have speculation because, I mean, it would make sense. I think it would be really cool and I could definitely see them doing it. Like, I'm not saying that they won't ever give us a Majora's Mask remake. I think that they actually will, but I just don't see it happening anytime soon. It might even be in a couple of years. So if you do see rumors about that, I would just kind of, you know, take it with a grain of salt. I think it'd be really cool though, but the reason I'm also saying this is because we also have real rumors of a Twilight Princess remake or port or just something with Twilight Princess on the Switch 2 from some pretty reputable sources. So we'll be getting another older Zelda game to come back once again, being Twilight Princess and Ocarina of Time. I feel like Nintendo are just able to do anything. Like, we are getting a lot of remakes, you know, remasters, ports, kind of just things all around games that have already existed. And on top of that, we are getting new games. So Nintendo is in a really interesting place where they could quite literally remake any old, you know, OG game, even if it's, you know, Kirby. Could be still more Zelda, because like I've said, there are many Zelda games that we could have some sort of remake or remaster or port of. They could even do some obscure games, like maybe some of the real obscure stuff. I'm still hoping for something with F-Zero, personally. I want F-Zero, you know, new game so bad. F-Zero 99 was really fun, but I don't play it anymore. I just kind of don't really have any desire to play that anymore. I would personally really just love a brand new F-Zero game, and I don't know exactly why they haven't. Let me know some sort of, you know, IP that Nintendo has that they just haven't done anything with in a while. You know, I was saying Star Fox, and now, dude, thankfully, look at where we are now. They're doing another remake for Star Fox, and we should be getting another game, like another brand new Star Fox title, probably 2027. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on that Star Fox news. We have not had new news about that in a while, but I still think it's definitely going to happen, especially with the success of Star Fox Remake. It is doing pretty well. People are really enjoying it. So yeah, let me know if you've also played the remake. And on top of that, I would really like to know what other Zelda game you would like to see be remade or ported over, because we still have quite the handful of Zelda games that have yet to be remade or remastered or whatever. So Ocarina of Time remake, I'm so hyped for it. And like I said, I still think a Majora's Mask remake to go with that does make sense, but it's definitely not going to happen at the same time. I've heard a lot of people think that they're going to drop Ocarina of Time remake and a Majora's Mask remake on the same cartridge, like the same exact game. That is definitely not going to happen. I really do think they would have announced that, but could you imagine? I would say 99.9% chance that's not happening, but there's always that chance that Nintendo are actually keeping some secrets, and that could be happening. And I just don't think they'd want to do all of that without knowing the success of how Ocarina of Time is gonna do, if that makes sense. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed today's video, all the news. So make sure to like, subscribe to the channel, turn on the post notifications if you have not already. I will see you in the next one. Peace.